KSAT 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Look at that view outside.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I went ahead and I turned the camera so we could see this gorgeous sunrise. We do have some clouds out there this morning, but it is going to be a beautiful Sunday, although a little bit on the warmer side.
Good morning. It is Sunday, October 20th at 8 a.m. Sarah, I had my coffee. I feel awake, and I got hot coffee because I know it's 66 degrees, but
What kind of coffee?
I got a pumpkin spice latte.
Of course.
Extra hot, extra whip.
Even though it doesn't really feel a lot like fall outside, you can...
I needed like a sweater to walk out right now because I was like, ooh, this is a little chilly. And I will take it because I know the evenings or more of the afternoons, they're getting a little toasty.
They are, and we're going to be pushing 90 degrees this week, Sarah. So enjoy these mornings while you can. Again, we're starting with that look outside, a beautiful sunrise. If you have pictures of your sunrise that you'd like to show on television, you can send them to KSAT Connect. I would love to be able to show them on TV this morning. Just search KSAT Connect on Google and you should be able to find how to submit it. We do, however, have some light rain and sprinkles out to the west. Del Rio, Uvalde, Eagle Pass. This is where we've got some of those sprinkles early this morning. Around San Antonio, though, we are starting to see a little bit of sun. Let's take a look at temperatures. Hey, where we've got the clouds, it's a little bit warmer. It's 73 in Eagle Pass and 70 in Carrizo Springs, 70 in Del Rio. Those clouds acting like a blanket in the overnight hours to keep those areas warmer. 66 in San Antonio. Take a look up near Kerrville. It's 58. There could be some patchy fog in some of the areas in the hill country, especially in the valleys of the hill country. As for our forecast, we're starting off with clouds in San Antonio right now, but we're going to end up mostly sunny and 86 for the high. Mostly clear tonight. Temperatures falling into the 70s shortly after sunset. And then here's that toasty forecast pushing 90 degrees in the coming days. But is there a hope at least for rain beyond the next 7 days? Details on what we're watching coming up in just a bit. Sarah.
Sarah, thank you. A new targeted search is underway for Suzanne Simpson across several parts of town. The mother of four from Almost Park disappeared almost 2 weeks ago on October 6th. Yesterday, crews with multiple law enforcement agencies focused on wooded areas in and around Almost Park. So this past week, crews were digging through a southeast Bexar County landfill for 4 days and came up empty. Suzanne's husband, Brad Simpson, still in jail this morning on charges of assault, family violence, and unlawful restraint. Right now, those charges are not connected to Suzanne's disappearance. Almost Park police are asking the community for help in finding Suzanne. So take a look at your screen. These are important numbers, and you can use these phone numbers to call the Almost Park Police Department. You're asked to call them if you have any information. Also developing this morning, a story some might find disturbing. We now have the SAPD body cam footage and helicopter video of when officers shot and killed 34-year-old Roberto Gonzalez. It happened last month. Gonzalez was wanted for aggravated robbery and ran from police during a traffic stop. When officers found him, he was backed up to a fence and holding a gun. When he lifted the gun up, that's when 7 officers shot and killed him. Now Gonzalez's son says he wants SAPD to get serious about de-escalation training for their officers.
Considering that these police officers have been there for several years and have had years of experience with the police department, I would expect them to be able to de-escalate and properly assess the situation, but I didn't see much of that.
The district attorney, SAPD's shooting team, and Internal Affairs Unit are all conducting individual investigations into this shooting. Well, we're getting a closer look as we're getting closer to Election Day and early voting starts tomorrow. You can vote early at 51 locations across the area until November 1st. Early voting hours will vary depending on the day. So when it comes to voting by mail, not everyone is eligible, but if you are and you live in Bexar County, you have until October 25th to mail in your application. If you don't make it out to early voting, Election Day, November 5th. Our website, place to be for everything you need to know about voting and early voting. Just head to KSAT.com and look for the Vote 2024 tab. Meanwhile, the race for the White House heating up. Both candidates focusing on battleground states with polls showing a tight race, and Vice President tapping some well-known singers to help get the vote out, while former President Trump held a rally in Pennsylvania.
We are going to win Pennsylvania. We're going to defeat Kamala Harris, and we are going to make America great again, right?
So we are going to break some records here in Detroit today. Yes, we are going to do this because we know what is at stake, and we know the power of the people. This is about the power of the people.
Today, both candidates will continue rallying voters. Another big story we're following this morning, a tragic collapse of a ferry dock in Georgia. At least 7 people killed. ABC's Faith Abubi has the latest overnight.
It's going to be at the Sapelo Ferry dock, Sapelo Ferry.
This morning, at least 7 people dead after part of a dock for ferries collapses in Georgia.
We realized that we had possibly 20 people or more that had went into the water because of the collapse of this gangway.
It happened just before 4 Saturday afternoon at the Marsh Landing dock on Sapelo Island, 60 miles south of Savannah.
But as of now, we have recovered 7 victims that lost their lives because of this incident.
Among the dead, a chaplain for the State Department of Natural Resources, which operates the dock and the ferries that shuttle people between the island and mainland. Crowds had gathered for a fall celebration by the island's community of slave descendants when the gangway collapsed. Emergency crews using boats equipped with sonar and helicopters to attempt to rescue people who fell into the water. Busloads of survivors taken to a nearby church where they waited to reunite with family members.
That's what we do. We're missionary, and we try to help people who are in need, and it was a time of need.
That was ABC's Faith Abubi reporting. The State Department of Natural Resources says the dock was not hit by a boat. Now this morning, an engineering and construction team will work to figure out what went wrong. Well, now to some KSAT community events we want you to know about, including a big need from the Red Cross in the wake of 2 major hurricanes. The 2 storms caused significant damage. 2,000 Red Cross volunteers have already been deployed to assist with cleanup and recovery. On Tuesday, KSAT Community will host a phone bank to help the victims of these major storms. The phone bank will start at GMSA starting at 5 a.m. Then on Saturday, the 24th, the annual Walk and Stroll will be happening in Selma at River City Community Church. It's organized by the Down Syndrome Association of South Texas. The event starts at 9 a.m., includes activities like music, face painting, food trucks, and this is their largest fundraiser of the year that helps out families with children who have Down syndrome. Also next weekend, the Children's Heart Foundation is hosting their annual family-friendly walk. The Congenital Heart Walk is happening next Sunday at 8 a.m. at Morgan's Wonderland Sports. The event supports the foundation's mission to fund research for congenital heart defects. You can read more about these events on our website. 8:08 and 66 degrees. Here's a look at what's coming up next.
Maybe you could stay with me a while. It gets tiresome staring off.
Hey, if you're feeling in the Halloween spirit, we got some fun ways you can celebrate fall coming up soon on GMSA.
Beautiful shot there by our photojournalist, Azian Bermia. Thank you, Azian, for coming in last minute for us. Oh, such a beautiful sunrise. Sarah walked in earlier. She's like, the sunrise is so beautiful. I couldn't walk out to see it, so I'm glad we have this live cam shot.
Ofrenda means offering, and on November 1st, these altars welcome back our loved ones to the world of the living. They're built with many pieces and parts, and each of them has a specific purpose. The most popular ofrenda design includes 3 tiers or levels. The top tier represents the heavens and the loved ones you're honoring. Here you place your pictures besides images of saints and the Virgin Mary. The second tier represents the earth and its comforts. This is where you place offerings of their favorite food and drinks, including favorite objects from their life. The bottom level is the entrance. This is a place for spirits to cleanse themselves after their journey and their visit. This level also represents the bounty and beauty of earth, symbolized by corn, pumpkins, beans, and marigolds. Like the people they represent, each ofrenda is unique in its own way. The point is celebrating and reuniting with your loved ones.
Well, if you're starting to feel the fall spirit, there are lots of different ways you can celebrate the season.
Yes, even regardless of the weather, okay? So Devin Karp is live at Traders Village Corn Maze.
Oh my gosh, there he is.
Wow, to show how San Antonio is gearing up for Halloween. I don't know if you can hear me, but good morning, Devin.
Devin, don't get lost.
Hey. Good morning, guys. Yeah, I mean, take a look at some of the corn stock around here. This is pretty serious. I can't remember the last time I was in a corn maze, so I'm going to try hard not to get lost this morning, but this is just one of the things going on all across town in different ways you can celebrate Halloween in the fall season coming right up. Now, here in the corn maze, it's a $5 entry. Starts on the weekends here at the Traders Village on the southwest side of San Antonio. Over here, they've got a pumpkin patch as well, not to mention some axe throwing for some of the kids, calf roping, roasted corns, duck races, a petting zoo. It's just one of the ways, but there are plenty of pumpkin patches all across San Antonio too. We've got a list for you online at KSAT.com where you can scroll through a map, see all the different places that there are, all the times that they're listed, and if there's any cost for admission. Now this is pretty fun. I'm gonna make sure to see that I don't get lost for the next hit, so make sure that you guys keep track of me for that. But for now, I'm gonna send it back to you, Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Devin, send us your location so you don't get lost.
And then Devin, if you're still in the corn maze, when we go back to you, I want to see your best scarecrow impression. If you're still in the corn maze. Okay, that's pretty good.
Actually, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I wasn't, thinking you'd be the scarecrow type, but
now bust into if I only had a brain.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Devin.
Looking forward to seeing what you're up to in just a bit. Thanks so much, Devin. Okay, that's fun.
Look what you made him do.
I know. He's so awesome.
If you were like, he was going to do it.
He was. He's a great sport.
I know.
And hey, speaking of great sports, a lot of people sent in pictures of the sunrise right after I called for them.
She bust in the newsroom like at 7:40, and she's like, "The sunrise!" And I was like,
beautiful. I get excited about weather. Come on, Sarah. And
you get excited about weather?
Shocking. So do a lot of our viewers. Take a look outside. This is a great picture that was sent in from Isaac. Thank you so much. You can see, well, actually, Isaac is not your name there, but thank you for sending in the picture. I misread the name there at the top, but thank you for sending in the picture. Called for it. Beautiful sunrise over San Antonio. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got the deck of clouds out there right now starting to break up over San Antonio, and temperatures are in the 60s, 66 in San Antonio, 64 in New Braunfels. It's actually in the upper 50s in the Hill Country, 58 in Kerrville. You'll notice it's warmer, a lot warmer out to the west. Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Carrizo Springs, Laredo. That's where we've got thicker clouds and even some light rain out there. You can see that on the Authority radar. Here's a look at the Authority radar. Some light rain occurring Eagle Pass, Uvalde, Del Rio. It's going to be very temporary. Things are going to start to clear later on. This is a snapshot right around noon. Still seeing some clouds linger out west, but it should be sunny over San Antonio, and then even into the afternoon, some sunshine for our communities out closer to the border as well. So as far as high temperatures go, they're going to be really determined by the cloud cover. You go out to the west, a little bit cooler because the cloud cover, 82 Del Rio, 82 Eagle Pass, but here in San Antonio, mid to upper 80s, 87 in the Alamo City, 87 New Braunfels and Gonzales, 88 in Pleasanton, 87 in Beeville. Looking at your KSAT 12-hour forecast, partly cloudy skies this morning for us, but skies will be clearing around noon. It'll be 76. In the afternoon, mostly sunny and 86, and then a mild evening, 78 by 8 o'clock. We'll be in the low 70s by midnight. Hey, take a look at your screens. Okay, high temperatures across the nation. we're actually going to be one of the hotter spots on the map across the nation. 86 in San Antonio and in the Rio Grande Valley. Yeah, it's hard to find any temperatures warmer than that, other than maybe a few neighborhoods south of us and closer to Laredo. And temperatures in the 60s across the Four Corners region. The reason for that is there's an upper level low right here that's bringing some rain to the panhandle of Texas. But we're seeing that high pressure system move back in overhead as that low moves away and takes rain with it. High means dry and a little bit warmer. And you can see that we're going to be looking at that high building in the coming week. And so what can we expect? No rain. And we'll be getting warmer. Here's a look at the rainfall potential through Saturday over the next 7 days. No rain in San Antonio, some rain across the north and the Pacific Northwest, but that is it. And then looking at that 7-day forecast, again, warming up to near 90 degrees by Wednesday and Thursday. So it's going to be pretty warm. At least it won't be that humid in the afternoons, and our mornings are going to be mild. No need for a sweater in the morning hours in the week ahead. Morning temperatures in the mid 60s. So what are we watching for next? Well, there's some early indications that on the 27th through the 29th, there's a potential rain chance. Not a guarantee. That upper level low could end up moving too far to the north to produce any rain for us. But this is the next thing we're watching. Otherwise, the week ahead is going to be dry and warm, as I mentioned, high temperatures near 90. And you may be wondering, hey, what's going on in the tropics? There's actually 2 named systems that have been making landfall and are about to make landfall that I want to briefly touch on.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah. 8:19, 66 degrees. It's a great day to get out and about. After the break, I'll look at some events happening around town. Let's take a look at these lotto numbers. Pick 3, 389, Fireball 9, Daily 4, 0600, Fireball 5, Cash 5, 5, 12, 14, 32, 34.
Lotto Texas 2, 12, 22, 25, 38, 39. And your Powerball 7, 16, 19, 45, 64. Powerball 25, Power Play 3. We'll be right back.
Well, happening in a few hours, the Tower of Americas is hosting a market day that will be from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Over 40 local vendors from across town will be at the base of the tower along with food and live music. The event is free for anyone to browse, shop, and support local. So if you can't make this one, the tower will be hosting one more this year on December 21st. It's a great day to go to the San Antonio Zoo. Today is Locals Day. That means if you live in Bexar County, you can get into the zoo from 9 to 5 for just $8. Zoo Boo is also happening, so that's a plus. So when you go, they'll have free trick-or-treating, treats, and encounter with giant bugs that are pretty spooky, like spiders and scorpions. Bees also there, but I don't think bees are spooky. Bees are good. They're our pollinators. We need them. So if you can't make it today, there are some other local days coming up at the zoo. You can see at the zoo. You can see those dates on KSAT.com. Also today, an adoption event at San Antonio Humane Society, and it's all about cats and kittens. During this weekend special, you can adopt a cat or kitten just for $25. The Humane Society is at 4804 Fredericksburg Road, and you can check out all the available kitties at sahumane.org/cats. 8:25 and 66 degrees. Let's take a look outside at the roads real quick before we head to break. This is that construction happening at 35 in Evans. This is all the northbound 35 area on your way to Schertz and Selma and all that area. Looks like they opened up all the lanes for now. Earlier, 2 lanes were closed. So things going pretty smooth there for now.
If you're feeling the Halloween spirit and look for something fun to do this fall, we've got you covered. I'm going to give you a listing of some of the pumpkin patches and even a corn maze of things you can do in San Antonio coming up on GMSA.
Love it, Devin. Excited to see what you got going on over there at that pumpkin patch. Looking outside right now, a little bit of clouds to start our day. The sunrise this morning was absolutely beautiful. I've got some of your pictures to show coming up and a look ahead at the forecast.
It's October 20th on this Sunday, 8:30. So Sarah, we're getting closer to Halloween and I see Devin at the pumpkin patch. I signed up, I don't know why, but I signed up for the pumpkin decorating contest here at work.
Okay.
Did you sign up for that?
No.
Am I the only one that signed up? Anyone in the back, did y'all sign up? No?
Well, I'll have to root for you then.
So I know, now I'm like, okay, I need to bring a decorated pumpkin, not carving. Like decorated pumpkin.
Okay.
To KSAT in like a week and a half.
Well, you should do some mariposas or something.
That's what my husband said, but I'm like, that's like really intricate.
You can do it.
Oh, Taylor Swift pumpkin. That's a good idea. Well, there's a lot of Swifties that, I don't know.
I would just stick to what you know best, which is nature.
Nature, it's all I know.
And speaking of nature, we had some beautiful sunrise pictures sent in through KSAT Connect. Take a look at this one. Awesome. I love this time of year when you get that lower angle to the sunrise and you have a cloud deck. It creates beautiful pictures out there. Let's see if we can get some more. This is from Mary in San Antonio. This is from Diana in San Antonio. Thank you so much for sending in these pictures. As we take a look outside right now, there's that cloud deck. It's already breaking up, so we're going to have a mostly sunny afternoon. But right now it's 66 in San Antonio, 63 in New Braunfels, 70 in Del Rio. It's 61 in Boerne. There may be some patchy fog in the hill country. It's 60 in Kerrville this morning. Temperatures steadily on the rise. Our average high this time of year is 81, but we're going to make it to 86. It'll be 76 around noon. Hey, I want to show you the tropics here real quick because we've got two systems, Tropical Depression Nadine, making some rainfall in areas in southern Mexico and Central America. And then Hurricane Oscar is going to cause hurricane conditions across parts of southern Cuba and the Bahamas as well. Now, Hurricane Oscar will be heading back out into the Atlantic, not affecting the mainland of the United States. As we take a look at our rain chances, though, while they're dealing with tropical weather, we are dealing with dry weather. Only a few sprinkles and there's a few showers out near Del Rio this morning. Other than that, it is going to be a dry week ahead and temperatures are going to be pushing 90 degrees. So when on average is our last 90-degree day in San Antonio? I'll have that answer and a look ahead to what we're watching as far as maybe some potential rain chances beyond the next 7 days. Sarah.
Sarah, thank you. New this morning, San Antonio fire investigators say a building was damaged overnight in a fire north of downtown. So this happened just after 9 o'clock last night on West Hildebrand Avenue and Breeden Street. No one was inside the building and no one was injured. However, the building had moderate damage. Investigators are working to figure out how it started. And 1 month ago, 7 San Antonio police officers shot and killed a man who was holding a gun. The man was 34-year-old Roberto Gonzalez, who ran from police after they say he committed aggravated robbery at a convenience store. This morning, his son tells Zaria Oates he wants SAPD to teach better de-escalation tactics. A warning, this video may be difficult to watch.
The video on your screen shows the moment San Antonio Police Department's helicopter locates 34-year-old Roberto Gonzalez. 7 officers then shot him to death at this fence after they say Gonzalez raised his gun at them. His son, Robert, says de-escalation should have been the first step.
Considering that these police officers had been there for several years and have had years of experience with the police department, I would expect them to be able to de-escalate and properly assess the situation, but I didn't see much of that.
Earlier that night, SAPD officers were watching Gonzalez, who had a warrant for aggravated robbery. According to police, Gonzalez committed an aggravated robbery, and then officers with the Street Crimes Unit conducted a traffic stop. The driver of the vehicle was taken into custody, but that's when SAPD says Gonzalez got in the driver's seat, drove away from police, and eventually ran into the woods.
From my understanding, the reasoning for his running was because he didn't want to be put away in jail again.
In the woods, Gonzalez is seen running until he reaches a fence where body camera video then shows him holding a gun. In the video, you can see Gonzalez's arms moving around, and at one point, his right hand holding the gun lifts up. After the incident, Chief William McManus said he pointed it at officers. That's when those officers fire several rounds, a few shots even continuing after Gonzalez is falling to the ground. The district attorney's office is now reviewing the shooting, but Gonzalez's son, Robert, says this incident should not have ended this way and that he wants justice for his father's death.
Law enforcement, not only didn't de-escalate the situation, but 4 officers did not assess the situation accurately. There's 3 officers that initiated the fire, and then the other 4 that came onto line with those officers immediately fired off without understanding what was going on. What I want people to take away from this situation isn't the fact that somebody was killed, but more so the incompetence of some of the law enforcement inside of our police department.
The 7 officers who shot at Roberto Gonzalez are on administrative duty as the SAPD shooting team and internal affairs unit conduct investigations. Zaria Oates, KSAT 12 News.
Zaria, thank you. The family of a 3-year-old girl who lost 4 fingers in an escalator incident at an HEB in the Houston area is suing the company. So the incident happened back in March of this year when the girl was shopping with her parents. According to a release from the family's attorney, she was trapped in a gap between the escalator steps and a side panel. Her hand became stuck, which resulted in the loss of her fingers. The lawsuit accuses HEB and TK Elevator for negligence. The family is seeking over $1 million in damages. Now to a big KSAT community event that happened last night, Light the Night. It was all to honor people impacted by blood cancer. Light the Night was held by Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Along with our KSAT community partners, it's all about honoring and celebrating, remembering those impacted by blood cancer. There she is, our Danielle Ibata emceed the event. She spoke with one family about what Light the Night means to them.
We love to come out to celebrate all the survivors and remember those who deserved a lot more, and then just be here to walk with people that are still fighting.
Lots of support, that's what it takes. You know, everybody praying for everyone.
So right now on KSAT.com, you can read about Light the Night along with a collection of other stories from cancer patients. And a special shout out to the O'Connor basketball team. Our KSAT community employees at the event were working to unwrap over 1,000 light sticks, which they said would have taken them all night. And these girls, they saw that, they stepped in to help. So a great gesture, and we appreciate it. It's the little things. Thank you so much, ladies, for your help. Okay, we're in the Halloween spirit. If you are looking to do some fall things like a corn maze or a pumpkin patch, our Devin Carp, where is he, Devin? Devin, don't get lost.
All right. Good morning, guys. This corn maze is a little more difficult than you might think. And while I don't condone cheating in a corn maze, I do condone using the tools around you. We've got the moon right here and the sun on the other side as my compass. Now, I'm trying to make my way through and see if I can figure out how to get out of here, but there are still plenty of other events all around San Antonio that you can do to get in the pumpkin Halloween spirit. We've got the corn maze right here at Traders Village. Now, there is an admission fee to get in, but besides that, there's plenty of different pumpkin patches all across San Antonio. We've actually got a list for you up at KSAT.com where you can see just where you need to find everything depending on when the days are going to be open, where it's at, and what the admission price is. And look at this, look at this, look at this. Boom. We made it. We made it. So if you think you can get through the tough challenge of the corn maze, I challenge you to see if you can do better than me. But we've got that whole list of all the opportunities to have some fun for this Halloween coming up right now on KSAT.com. For now, Sarah, I'm going to send it back to you. Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Devin, I am so impressed that you used the moon and the sun. Like, Sarah Spivey is impressed.
Boy Scouts taught me well.
Yeah, I'm impressed too. Look at you. Well, don't get lost. Thank you, Devin. It's 8:39 and 66 degrees. Let's take a look outside with our TransSky. That's 35 in Evans. We're showing this because earlier their construction was still happening. It is not, so that those northbound lanes, all of them are open. Earlier they had 2 closed due to construction, so you're good to go for that northbound I-35 construction near Evans and near the Shirt-Cibolo area.
And as we take a look outside with live cam, again, clouds starting to break up around San Antonio. Hey, Sarah, all of that construction at 35 reminded me 1604 is closed this weekend at I-10. So use some caution on the roads and enjoy this beautiful weather. I've got your forecast after the break.
Day of the Dead dates back to pre-Columbian, pre-Hispanic, indigenous traditions in Mexico. The Aztecs, as they conquered people, incorporated their traditions into the Aztec pantheon. So we know that these are borrowings from Mesoamerican peoples. So one of the questions is why these dates? October 31st, November 1st, November 2nd. It is because that the ancient calendar, the ancient sacred calendar, these are what are known as cross-quarter days. They fall exactly between fall equinox and winter solstice. So this is exactly the midpoint. And it is understood by ancient peoples that this is the moment when the veil that separates the world of the living and the world of the dead is at its thinnest. What's interesting, of course, is that it's not unique only to Mexico, this moment of linking back to ancestors. So it happens that in Japan and Shinto traditions it's Obon, in Celtic traditions it's Samain. As the sun is losing the battle and the night is gaining, it's universally felt that this is the resurgence of the domain of the dead and our ancestors.
Now to some big news in the sports world this morning. It's all about the Yankees. Oh, you see, they thought I was going to talk about UT losing. They slugged their way to the World Series overnight, winning last night's game in dramatic fashion with a 3-run homer in extra innings. ABC's Phil Lipoff has the highlights.
Here's the 1-2, Thomas. This morning, for the first time since 2009.
And the New York Yankees have won the American League pennant.
The Yankees are headed to the World Series. The Bronx Bombers clinching the American League championship in a thrilling 10th inning, beating the Guardians 5-2 and taking the series 4-1. Cleveland started things off strong, up 2 by the 5th inning.
He will score.
But the Yankees scoring twice in the 6th.
Are you kidding me? Giancarlo Stanton made for the moment.
The game tied 2-2 by the end of the 9th. The Yankees then dominating the 10th with 3 more runs.
Juan Soto! A 3-run home run!
Securing victory over Cleveland. In the National League, the Mets staying alive.
There goes Acuna on another base hit for Marte.
Crushing the Dodgers 12-6 in Game 5 at Citi Field, moving the series now back out to Los Angeles.
That was ABC's Phil Lipoff reporting. So tomorrow on GMSA, we're talking about daylight saving time. Yay! It's that time of year we gain back that lost hour. This is the good time. Even though a lot of people are happy with that seems like an extra hour's sleep, some people require a little more prep than others to get adjusted. Not me. Experts say there is one important thing to keep in mind.
We all have to give each other a little bit of slack for a couple of days after the time change happens. And remember this, be kind to everybody.
Sarah Spivey just looked at me. Mind you, we're both pregnant. She goes, children.
Children do take a long time to adjust to that 1 hour difference.
Which means
whether it's
they're going to impact their parents too.
Yeah. So get ready, Sarah.
Oh my gosh. So excited. You scared
Sleep
me.
is a whole other thing.
Oh, we cherish sleep. All right, so that's tomorrow on GMSA.
Hey, let's talk a little bit about the forecast. I just got the pollen count in, and there's some good news. Yesterday, ragweed was moderate, and today it's low. It's only at 50. Molds are low, too, so some good news in the pollen count. As we take a look at temperatures over the next several days, we're going to be warming up to near 90 degrees this week. The average high this time of year is 81, so we're going to be almost 10 degrees warmer than average. You may be asking yourself, when on average is our last 90-degree day of the year? Well, looking at the 30-year average from 1993 to 2003, it averages out to the 18th of October. That's typically when we see our average last high temperature at 90 or above. We're already past that, but it isn't out of the ordinary for us to see 90 degrees as we head into the latter half of October. So we'll keep you posted. Again, we'll be close, 89 on Wednesday, may not make it to that 90-degree mark. Temperatures already warming up at 66 in San Antonio, 70 at Port SA, 64 New Braunfels. Good morning, Helotes, 66, 64 in Bulverde, 58 in Comfort, 69 in Uvalde, and 66 in Floresville. Take a look at your screens. This is the Authority radar, and even though we're not seeing any rain around San Antonio, we're seeing sunny skies. They're dealing with clouds and some light rain from Eagle Pass to Uvalde to Del Rio. Clouds are going to be a major factor in the high temperature forecast later today. As I show you the future cast, clear skies around San Antonio, Pleasant, and Kerrville, but out near Uvalde, Eagle Pass, Del Rio, it's going to stay fairly cloudy through a good portion of the day, and in the afternoon we'll see some sun out across our western counties as well, but for a good part of the day it's going to stay pretty cloudy out west. For San Antonio, though, we're already starting to see these clouds break up. It's going to be 71 at 10, 76 at noon, and in the afternoon will be mostly sunny and 86 for the high. Tonight, temperatures will quickly fall into the 70s around sunset. Now, because there's going to be clouds out to the west, Del Rio, Eagle Pass, low 80s for the high temperature today. Much warmer around San Antonio, even pushing 90 degrees in New Braunfels, Gonzales, and Pleasanton, where there will be some more sunshine. Now, across the nation, it's fairly quiet other than this upper level low that's bringing some rain to the panhandle of Texas. Meanwhile, high pressure system is going to be moving over Texas as that low moves off to the north. So high means dry. It's going to continue to build over Texas, and we will stay dry for at least the next 7 days, and temperatures will be on the rise too. Take a look at your screen, 7-day forecast. We're going to be looking at mornings that you'll not need a jacket. Your kids will not need a jacket. It's going to be in the mid to upper 60s in the mornings this week. High temperatures close to 90 degrees by Wednesday and Thursday. Not much of a change day to day in the forecast over the next 7 days. But beyond that, this is what we're watching. There's a small potential for some showers and storms the 27th through the 29th. So early next week. Right now, I'm holding it at a 20% chance. But that all depends on where this low goes. If this low moves a little bit more to the north, we're not going to see any rain. If this low moves a little bit more to the south, then we would have a better chance for rainfall. So we'll keep you posted on that. As for, again, our 7-day forecast, we're going to be looking at pretty similar weather day to day. High temperatures near 90 degrees in the week ahead. Sarah, can you handle the 90s?
No, I can't.
Doesn't feel like fall, does it?
No, the pumpkins are going to melt out there. The Halloween the skeletons, my plastic skeletons in the yard are going to melt.
That's awesome. I'm such a minimalist when it comes to decorating. I just put some pumpkins out there.
Oh, we got all the decorations, and we actually did very few this year.
Can't wait to see them.
Thanks, Sarah. It's 8:51, 66 degrees. Take a look at these lotto numbers. Pick 3, 3, 8, 9, Fireball 9, Daily 4, 0, 6, 0, 0, Fireball 5, Cash 5, 5, 12, 14, 32, 34.
Texas Lotto 2, 12, 22, 25, 38, 39. And your Powerball 7, 16, 19, 45, 64, Powerball 25, Power Play 3. We'll be right back. All right, just a reminder, we do have some patchy light rain showers out west near Uvalde, Eagle Pass, and Del Rio. Meanwhile, totally sunny around San Antonio, and it's going to be quiet around San Antonio today. Those light rain showers will gradually end this morning out west, and in the week ahead, it's just going to be a warm one. No major rain chances for us, no rain chances at all. We're going to be looking at cool mornings in the 60s, but not needing a jacket, and then afternoons pushing 90 degrees.
So I'm sorry to all the UT fans out there.
I know.
I'm sorry about your loss. And here's some good news. At least the Cowboys don't play this weekend, so we're not going to get our hearts broken twice this weekend.
And the Aggies are #1 in the SEC.
Ooh, girl!
Sorry, I just had to say it.
You had to go there.
We'll see you around Thanksgiving, UT fans.
Happy Sunday.